so many ways. We talk about Collins, the quarterback, so much that we forget that he's got a great backfield also that can hurt you in many ways with Adams and Williams. But, of course, Wachacha on the defensive side of the football. But this is going to be a big-time football game, boys. There's not an empty seat here. What a great atmosphere. It's almost like we're back. It's almost like we're officially back. And it's
well, at 5 o'clock today, Tim, the mask mandate for the athletes was removed, so no one out there on the field, unless just under their own accord, is going to be wearing a mask.
And nothing wrong with that if they want to.
But it's good. It's good to have the choice, not to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, can I get a chance to redeem myself with the Robbinsville fans? Because you just threw me right under the bus a minute ago. Didn't he? He threw me right under the bus. Yeah. Robbinsville fans, 24-0. And can I steal this from you, Caleb?
No, I gotta say it later.
No, I want to say it. I want to say it.
You're the boss, so you can steal
it. Until I see somebody beat them, right, Caleb?
I won't believe it.
You will believe it, and that's what Caleb said early on in the year. But just going back just a little bit on the 2 games they played here, the Guts. I guess the Guts. We watched number 20. What is his name?
Lex Hupper.
All right, we watched him in Winston-Salem Prep. Ankle. A high ankle sprain, I think it was, or it was
high ankle sprain, and then still carried the ball 38 times.
Yeah, and then we watched freshman number 33 take it all day.
Cage Williams.
Yeah, all day, and then we watched Collins turn nothing into something several times. So the Robbinsville football team, there's a reason why these Black Knights, there's a reason why these guys are 24-0. They're definitely
absolutely. And one guy I want to highlight, just to steal it for just 1 second, Jake, that he has not had a big playoff offensively tonight, and I'd look for him to make a couple of big plays tonight, is Cutler Adams. Another freshman. We kind of saw Cage Williams break out last week. Might we see Cutler Adams, who may be the fastest player on Robbinsville, could we see him bust 1 or 2 big plays tonight, just like Cage Williams did last week?
Yeah, there's a lot of different people that haven't really been able to shine in the playoffs as much as you would think. One thing I want to point out before we really dig into things here is in the last matchup between Murphy and Robbinsville, number 88 Rossi Wachacha had 2 catches. Guess how many? 2 catches for 50 yards. Guess how many catches he has this year? 2 catches. So that's Coach Walsh and Coach Ford for you, just throwing something at you that you haven't seen. I mean, Rossi Wachacha, we see him on defense, 6'2", 260 is what this piece of paper says. You put him out at tight end, you run dope 2 tights with him and put him out there. I mean, it doesn't matter if Peyton McCracken is back. Peyton McCracken is not 6'2", 260. He's not going to be able to cover Rossi Wachacha.
Mismatch.
No, and I want to highlight somebody from Murphy. Somebody we didn't talk about at all on our pregame show is Ray Rathburn. Ray Rathburn, if Murphy wants to win this game, he's going to have a big game now. I think he's up for it with the absence of Ledford tonight.
Tim, not to take it away from you, but 9 carries in the last matchup for Ray Rathburn.
He's got to touch the football more, Jake. That was. I'm glad you said that. I was thinking about that. He only had 9 carries, and he's got to touch the football more. I think 15 to 18, 20 carries for Rathburn tonight, and Murphy could be in business. But he's got to touch the football more.
He carried it 9 times, and he had 97 yards.
Yeah.
He's your only guy that really had a high carry average. He got to touch the ball more. I mean, and when you think about it, in the first round against Winston-Salem Prep, when Robbinsville could not find their offense, what did they do? They fed Lex Hupper. He had 38 carries, even on a bad ankle, and ended up with 196 yards. And so this is the time, absolutely. Maybe steal, a little something that Robbinsville did. Feed your best back when you don't know what else to do. Don't try and do something too fancy. Feed the guy that got you here.
I want to see, sorry to interrupt you, Brian, just one more thing. I want to see how much Yusef Mugerbill plays both sides of the ball tonight. Yeah. I think, a lot of times they'll put Yusef down on the goal in the red zone to beat that lineup. I think he may play both ways a lot more tonight.
The Yusef and Rossi matchup is definitely going to be one to watch, with Rossi playing DN and Mugerbill on the offensive line.
All right, folks, we are Team FYN Sports. Team FYN Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. You're watching the Ingles pregame show on FYNTV.com. I am your host right now for the pregame show, BKP. I have Tim Towle, Jake West, and Caleb Tallman here with me. Now, guys, before we move back, get ready for kickoff here. Jake, take us a little out east. We've got another matchup tonight. Can you highlight just a little bit out east? We've got a matchup out east, and tonight, folks, you're watching. This is it. The winner tonight goes on to the state championship game next Friday night. Give us a little bit, Jake. You guys highlight a little bit. Talk about the game out east, and we will be following that game and giving you highlights during this one here.
The game out east, I can highlight it a little bit, but it's not gonna matter. The winner of this game is gonna go to the state championship next week. They're gonna go to Raleigh and they're gonna go to Chapel Hill. It doesn't matter who it is that wins this game, and they're not gonna have a problem with whoever, whether it's Northside, Pinetown, or Northampton County. Northampton County, that's who Robbinsville played last year at state, right?
No, they played Pamlico last year, didn't they?
I'm pretty sure they played Northampton last year, and they beat them 48-7. I mean, it's just different football over here in the West. But yeah, it's 5-seed Northside Pinetown against 2-seed Northampton County. The game actually kicked off at 7, I believe. So it's already 12 minutes underway. But we'll keep updates on that game just to find out who the winner of this one's going to end up playing next week in Raleigh.
Well, let me just say this. So your prediction is the winner tonight would go on and win the state championship this year. So we're looking at, your prediction is the state champion in 1A for North Carolina is on this field tonight in Robbinsville.
This is the North Carolina High School Athletic Association 1A state championship game right here.
Apologize, Jake. You were right. It was Northampton. It was Pamlico the year before, wasn't it?
Yeah, they whooped up on Northampton last year, and I would imagine whoever wins tonight is going to go do.
It doesn't matter. Historically, I'd bet if you look at the last 20 Little 1A state championships, I'd say 18 or 19 of them have been won by the West Regional champion.
Let's take just a minute. The atmosphere here. Now, we're playing football in the spring. It's beautiful. We know due to the pandemic that the state of North Carolina moved football out to the spring. We actually have baseball going on right now in North Carolina. This place, I tell you what, Tim, can you describe it for the fans at home, what it's like here under the Oaks watching football in Western North Carolina, Robbinsville?
It's amazing, man. There's not an empty seat here, Brian.
Or a fence line.
Yeah, or fence line. I mean, they're 2 rows deep almost. There's no parking spots. I got here an hour and 20 minutes early, and I had to park a long ways away. It's an incredible atmosphere. I can't wait for this game to start.
Folks, we're going to go with the Star Spangled Banner right now. We'll be right back.
From the alma mater and the White Knight Fight Song. Please remain standing until the conclusion of the alma mater.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to start off and say thank you. Thank you for your amazing grace and kindness you have shown to us all. Lord, thank you for being there when nobody else was. And Lord, protect all the players throughout the game and the fans as they travel home. Help us all show good sportsmanship and be pleasing to you. Mostly and above all, I just want to thank you for sending your son Jesus to die on the cross for our sins. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Praise the Lord. Guys, before we close out our pregame show, does anybody dare to make a prediction? You're awful close around here. Does anybody want to touch that? Or
I'll touch it. I'm
what
fine.
you got? What's your prediction?
Same thing I predicted in our pregame show that we did this week, 10-7 Robbinsville.
You weren't on the pregame show. What's your prediction, BKP?
My prediction is Gentry's watched the film. They won't be 3 turnovers, and Murphy by 3.
Hey, let's get Michael's prediction.
You got a prediction?
Tim,
Jake,
what's
you want to touch this one or leave it
Tim,
alone?
Tim, what's your prediction?
You know, I said in the pregame show. I said in the pregame show. Asked me before the game. I might change my mind. In the pregame show we did on Wednesday, I said Robbinsville by a field goal. Give me Murphy. Murphy wins the game by a touchdown.
Well, I don't want to go middle of the road, but Murphy would definitely have to earn that. I've enjoyed watching Collins. I'm looking forward to watching him tonight. He makes big plays. He makes things happen. I've enjoyed watching the Rumfeld develop this year. I've enjoyed watching him develop. He makes big plays. These guys don't go away. They don't go away. So I will say this: score-wise, we can have fun trying to make a prediction. But we all agree that this thing is going to be played all 4 quarters?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think both of you guys picked Murphy. I think it's an uphill battle for Murphy. Murphy's behind the 8 ball, and Caleb kind of hits the nail on the head, I think, for everybody, even if you are picking Murphy, that you're not going to believe that this 24-0 Robbinsville team can lose until they actually lose.
Exactly. This
Nathan Collins, undefeated as a starter. What he's been able to do, and him and D have been able to do on the offensive side of the ball, and then Nathan also defensively with 3 interceptions, and this defense the Black Knights have leading the league in interceptions and sacks, and then you've got Cage and Cutler coming off both ends as freshmen. It's going to be all 1A next year, but I would expect to be right back here on this hill for the Western Regional Championship game next year.
Yeah.
I will say this: I won't
Maybe
be
at
shocked.
Murphy, though.
I won't be shocked tonight if in the 4th quarter we're not sitting here saying with 2 minutes left in the game, something like that. And depends on what side.
Yep.
So I think this will be played all the way to the end. And that's when we'll find out, because these are 2 outstanding teams that are on the field. Classy teams, classy young men, great players, really, really good character out here. We're going to see good football with some guys that have some straight-up good character, hard-nosed football here in Western Carolina.
I'll tell you this.
Go ahead.
Robbinsville, I talked to some of their kids, some of their athletes, and some of their coaches. They are confident coming into this game, and that's the swagger that they need to have, because I don't think they had that swagger against Winston-Salem Prep.
No.
So they're coming into this game just not thinking they're going to win, but knowing they're going to win, and that's what scares me the most.
There's a difference between that.
That's what scares me the most for Murphy, is that Robbinsville's coming in here confident and not overlooking Murphy, but still confident and cocky coming into this game.
They got a reality check. My biggest thing is it's hard to beat good teams twice.
Yep.
Guys, we've got to take a quick break. We've got to get ready for kickoff. So I know we could talk about football all night, and we will be here the rest of the evening, all the way into the postgame show, halftime show, postgame show. But as soon as we return, we will have Tim Towle and Jake West will be on the call tonight. I'm your host, BKP, Team FYN Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. You're watching FYNTV.com. Right back with Kickoff right after these messages.
Excuse me. Yeah, just gotta get over there. Pardon me. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about your foot. Excuse me. Oh no.
Ingles, your place for food and football at home. At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the Endless Aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
This is where it starts, where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Angles, we're with you every step of the way.
Has your bladder gotten a little trigger happy? It's not just you. Overactive bladder affects millions of people, so the experts at Erlanger Urology make it easy to talk and offer the latest treatments to help you feel great again. To learn more, visit itsnotjustyou.com. Erlanger Urology.
All right, here we are. We got 4.5 minutes till kickoff. Jake West, Director, Team FYN Sports here. Joined tonight on the play-by-play is Tim Tao.
Trigger happy?
Feels like it's been forever, but it's only been a week since we've been at a game. I'm excited for this one. Western Regional Championship football game here at the Big Oak.
To learn more, visit itsnotjustyou.com. Erlanger Urology.
The atmosphere, you can't really describe it unless you are here. You're definitely not going to be able to tell on TV what the atmosphere is here. We're set up on the Black Knight sideline over here as we have been the past few weeks, and there's Black Knight fans galore.
There is, Jake. There's not an empty seat here, and I think me, you, and Brian may be the only people sitting down right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's standing up. Just going to be a special night of football. I've waited all week for this. Like you said, it was a long week just for the anticipation of this football game. Going to be special tonight. So many storylines to follow. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Looks like Murphy's captains are walking to the field right now.
That sun's going to be killer tonight, Tim.
And here's Robbinsville's captains to the field.
Looks like it's going to be Nathan Collins and Candler Edwards as the two captains for the Black Knights. And Yusuf Mugerville, Ray Rathburn, and looks like
representing the visiting Murphy Bulldogs, number 24,
74. Is that 74?
Yeah, it's Rashad Davis.
Senior Yusuf Mugerville, number 74, senior Rashad Davis.
Looks like we'll have
representing the Robbinsville Black Knights, number 5, senior Nathan Collins, number 50, senior Candler Edwards.
First time I've seen that this year, Tim. They did lift the mask mandate. Maybe they're letting them come together and shake hands in midfield.
Great to see. You know, this is a rivalry, Jake, but you know these players respect each other.
Oh, yeah.
Two very historic programs. Coach David Gentry, Murphy High School coach, all-time winningest coach, North Carolina history. Looking to add one more win total to that tonight.
I think you can respect each other, but they also hate each other.
They do.
Robbinsville and Murphy, there's no love lost between those two teams.
And the Murphy Bulldogs win the toss, defer to receive the ball to the second half.
Murphy's won the toss and deferred.
Will have the ball to begin the game. And the Black Knight defense will begin the game defending the south end of the field. All right, Black Knight fans, let's get to our feet.
Minute 10 left till kickoff. We'll let the PA announcer take it away.
Robbinsville Black Knights.
Jake, I almost feel like I'm at Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, with the college football atmosphere right now. Just incredible right now.
I'll tell you what, something I haven't seen in high school football. When I pulled in, there's trucks out there and people tailgating.
Yeah, I passed them too, Jake. I parked way over here by these tennis courts. Got a few extra steps in. Just an unbelievable scene here in Robbinsville. I can't describe it.
All right, finally, all the speculation's over. Listen, we can talk about who's going to win, who might win, how much, by how much. But one thing we've all got to remember when it comes to a big rivalry game like this is they're just kids on both sides of the football.
Very two historic programs, Jake. Two football towns, very proud of their teams. These players want to give it all for their community and their school. Special scene here for the Western Regional Championship.
Robbinsville receiving the football. Murphy winning the toss and the fern, so Robbinsville's getting the football here. Tell you what, it'd be real demoralizing for the Bulldogs if the Black Knights and Lex Hooper and Nathan Collins can come out and punch him in the mouth first drop.
Yeah, Murphy's definitely got to get a stop early, get the momentum.
This game is, obviously you can see the Black Knight on the field. We're at the Big Oaks. There is such a thing as home field advantage when you're somewhere like this.
Will kick the ball off for the Murphy Bulldogs. Back deep to return for the Black Knights.
Cody Carlson set to kick it away. Cutler Adams and Lex Hooper back to receive for the Knights. Line drive kick, and it's going to go through the end zone.
Kickoff rolls into the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Jake, probably Carlson's best kickoff of the year.
Low line drive kick. Keeps the ball away from two dangerous returners in Adams and Hooper.
1st and 10, Black Knights.
And here we go.
Collins has Williams in the backfield, pre-snap motion, hands off to Hooper. Hooper's got a good block. Hold closes up fast, and he picks up maybe a yard as Dalton Moore makes the tackle there for the Dogs.
That was a great job there by Dalton Moore to come in the backfield and make the tackle. Worth noting, Moogerville starting on defensive line tonight.
See 20 coming out, 4 going in for the Black Knights. That's something I thought we would see, is a lot of change of personnel in the backfield, as Williams is back there with Collins. Collins out of the gun. Takes the snap. And it's quarterback keeper all the way. What a play there by the Bulldogs defense, as I think it's number 50, John Ledford, or excuse me, not 50, John Ledford. Ledford's on my mind, obviously. Number 50, Landon Jordan.
Yeah, Ray Rathburn made the initial hit, Jake. The spinning backwards. Big stop there by Murphy. Forces a 3rd and long for Robbinsville.
Black Knight fans.
Big 3rd down here for the Bulldog defense. Big 3rd down here for the Black Knights offense. You got to be some give and take here. Collins is under center, and he's going to roll out, look to pass, and he's got a man wide open, and it's going to fall incomplete. Black Knight fans want a flag. No flag is thrown.
Ryland Dickey, Jake, he's had great coverage the last 3 weeks.
4th down for the Black Knights.
Big defensive play right there. I thought it was good defense. The Robbinsville faithful did not like it.
Number 21, Dre Keener, senior.
Ryland Dickey, of course, had that big interception, Jake. Already in the playoffs. Gets a big.
Yeah, end zone interception against Thomas Jefferson.
Gets a big play there.
Punt gets a good roll. What a roll. So Murphy's going to start at the 35-yard line.
Offense comes onto the field. 1st and 10 against the Black Knight offense.
So we get to see what the Bulldogs are going to do on their first drive of the game here.
That's the start you want right there if you're Murphy.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for anything better out of your defense. You got to think maybe Robbinsville's offense just a little jittery. Big game emotions. Rumfeld's going to line up under center with Ray Rathburn behind him. Snap, and he's rolling. Rolling right. Gets the throw, pass away, and it's caught by number 11, Hunter Laney.
Little drag route over there. Hunter Laney catches it. Big 1st down for Murphy. Great awareness there by Rumfeld. Waited for the play to develop, found his receiver, didn't panic. Great pocket awareness.
One of the things we talked about in the preview show of this game was that Murphy was going to air it out some more after what Winston Prep was able to do against Robbinsville. And they come out pass play, first play of the game. Rumfeld's under center and hands it off to Rathburn. Rathburn's got a big hole, and he just won't be tackled. Look at that. He is jacked up. Rathburn's jacked up. Bulldog fans are jacked up. He takes it to the 31-yard line.
Jake, a lot of emotion on that sideline, but nobody more excited than Peyton McCracken on the sidelines.
McCracken, whether he plays or not, he's just happy to put that jersey on.
He is getting the crowd into it.
So we're going to go from the gun here, it looks like. And the pass is complete to Israel Smith. Wow, Tim, I don't think anybody expected this. Dogs are just picking the Black Knight defense apart right now.
Great throw there by Rumfeld. Bulldogs in control right now, Jake. Got some worth noting, partly cloudy skies here. We do have some pretty good wind right now.
Good wind. Maybe that might affect Rumfeld as it goes on with them trying to throw the football a lot. That could have affected Collins' pass over the middle earlier, too. Yep. So Rumfeld's going to go under center. Send Juwan Allen in motion. And the handoff's going to be to Laney. Laney fighting forward, and he's going to be at the 11-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line, but let's give credit to little Landon Jordan. He's the smallest person on that offensive line. He drove his defender back about 4 yards right there.
So 2nd and 7 on the 12. We got Cole Laney, top of your screen. Little pop pass to Juwan Allen. Allen, I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage, but we've got number 88, Rossi Wachacha, down in the backfield. That is not what you want to see if you're a Black Knight fan. So we're gonna go to break, and
Has your bladder gotten a little trigger happy? It's not just you. Overactive bladder affects millions of people, so the experts at Erlanger Urology make it easy to talk and offer the latest treatments to help you feel great again. To learn more, visit itsnotjustyou.com. Erlanger Urology.
Welcome back. Jake West, Director, Team F-Line Sports here, joined by Tim Tao. And we've got a big 3rd and 7 coming up. Bulldogs are threatening.
Has your bladder gotten a little trigger happy? It's not just you.
In the backfield. The handoff goes to Laney. Laney's got a hole, and he's got a big hole, and he's going to fall into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6-0, 8:08 left here.
Touchdown, Murphy.
Jake,
in the first.
You could not have scripted a better start for Murphy. Lost to Robbinsville 3 weeks ago in the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship, 17-7. Came in as the underdog. Not playing like the underdog right now. They're playing like the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs of Murphy.
Tim, I want to point out, look at you down there holding the snap.
Great hold by Peyton McCracken.
Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0. Bulldogs up on the defending state champions, Robbinsville Black Knights. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Jake West, Director, Team F-Line Sports, with Tim Tao. Carlson has the ball teed up and blows off.
Just got to get over there.
There's that wind you're talking about, Tim.
Sorry. Pardon me. Oh,
Very good
sorry,
wind
my
here
foot.
tonight. I'd say
Excuse
about
me.
15 miles an hour.
7-0. Bulldogs come out of their opening drive of the game and punch one in on the back.
Ingles.
34 Ty Laney. Carlson's kick is up, and it's another good one. Hooper's going to take this one right at the goal line. And he's going to take it to about the 24-yard line.
A touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets, we have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def.
So the Knights come out
to get to the TV of your dreams.
Down 7-0 with 8 minutes left in the first.
Is always good. So ask about our convenient payment
with
options.
number 5 Nathan Collins back there directing the offense. I would imagine they've settled down. He's giving his team a talking to in the huddle. They're going to come out and move the ball here on this drive. Collins is under the center. Pitch to Hooper. Hooper is hit after a gain of 2.
This is the trail.
Second 8.
Blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger.
On the tackle there.
Faster. Better. This is where it starts. How do you finish? Ingles.
Go under center again.
Every step of the way.
With Hooper and Williams back there. Handoff goes to Hooper again, and he's hit in the backfield, and he keeps going backwards. Big loss there.
Has your bladder gotten a little trigger happy? It's not just you. Overactive bladder affects millions of people, so the experts at Erlanger Urology make it easy to talk and offer the latest treatments to help you feel great again. To learn more, visit itsnotjustyou.com. Erlanger Urology.
I don't know if you can hear it at home, but we're on the Robbinsville sideline, and you can hear defense chants from the Murphy sideline. Collins takes the snap, rolling out, and he's looking to pass. Nothing doing there, but he's tripped up by number 24, Ray Rathburn. And Ray Rathburn and Yusuf Moogerbill embrace. These Bulldogs are fired up, Tim.
They are, Jake. Yusuf Moogerbill. I thought Moogerbill was going to get to him. Rathburn actually got to him.
Moogerbill, that's a little too much running for Moogerbill. He said, hey, get me out of here.
Another 3 and out, though, for Murphy. This is big for Murphy.
A good punt there. Doesn't get quite the roll the last one did. He's going to be down at the 49-yard line. I tell you what, Tim, nobody expected this coming into this one.
No, I didn't. Bulldogs are fired up. How about head coach Thomas Nelson's defense so far, Jake? Excuse me, defensive coordinator Thomas Nelson.
Nelson's got the boys ready to go on defense. That's for sure. We're going to have Laney and Rathburn in the backfield. Rumpfeld under center. He's going to roll out, and they're going to pass. He had Rathburn, didn't take it, throws it, and Israel Smith makes a good defensive play. They're just knocking it away as number 2, Brock Adams, read that like a book. Number 10, Wade Hamilton, also was there on the coverage.
Robbinsville got to settle down here. I think Robbinsville's not been down much at all this season, so we'll be interested to see how they
were down last week against Mitchell, and we know how that ended. So they're definitely a battle-tested team as Rumpfeld hands it off to Laney, and Laney is stopped right at the 50. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10, I believe. 3rd and 9. 42 junior linebacker Eddie Brooms.
It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
I don't see Wachacha in the ball game, Jake. Hope he's okay.
Rumpfeld is going to go out of the gun, it looks like. Send Cole Laney in motion. Fake the handoff to Rathburn. Roll out. Hit Cole Laney. Laney. That's enough for a Bulldog first down right there as he picked up about 13 yards on that pass. Rumpfeld is composed. I tell you what, when I talked to him this week, Tim, when we first got on Zoom, we weren't even live, but he said, Jake, I got a surprise for you this week. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I am too. I'm surprised at the way Murphy's playing. I knew they were going to play well, but they have really impressed me the first 2 drives.
The surprise he was referring to was obviously Peyton McCracken getting to play, but the handoff goes to Laney. Laney's dragging tacklers, and we do have 2 flags on the field.
Yeah, I think they're going to call holding on Jonathan Hamby. I think Jonathan Hamby took him down to the ground.
That's going to back the Dogs up a lot. Where's that going to put them at? Back across the 50, right at the 50. Robbinsville 48, I believe. So first and forever here for the Dogs. Rumpfeld in the gun. Juwan Allen goes in motion. Rumpfeld, wide receiver screen to Israel Smith. Smith gets some good blocks, and Smith shows you his open field speed. Number 5, quarterback and safety Nathan Collins makes the tackle.
Smith gets past the original line of scrimmage and then some. It's like a game of about 13, 14 yards on the play.
The Bulldogs have manageable now after that big holding call. Snap, handoff to Laney.
Handoff goes to number 34, Ty Laney.
Laney's close. He's close to the first down. Cutler Adams for the Knights on the tackle. 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 1 for the White Knight defense. It's 3rd down, White Knight fans.
Expect Ray Rathburn to get the ball here from Murphy.
Rathburn is in there along with Ty Laney. They're going to bunch up here. Handoff does go to Rathburn, and Rathburn picks up the first and a little bit more.
Tackled by number 66.
We've got 3:35 left. 3:38 left in the first period, Jake.
Back to their own 25-yard line.
First quarter sponsored by Ingles. Shout out to Ingles.
Hunter Laney's coming in on the offensive side of the ball for the Bulldogs here.
And Robbinsville's going to take a timeout.
Timeout on the field. Timeout.
So Robbinsville takes a timeout. The Bulldogs offense has the Black Knights defense on their heels. 3:30 left. Dogs lead 7-0. We're taking a quick break. We'll be right back.
Excuse me. Yeah, just gotta get over there. Pardon me. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about your foot. Excuse me. Oh no.
Ingles, your place for food and football at home.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the endless aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today. At one of our 5 area locations.
All right, we're back. Jake West, Director of Team F1 Sports here, joined by Tim Tao. We've got our sideline reporter, Caleb Coleman, down there. We're going to go to him in just a second after this play. Rumfeld's under center. Handoff goes to Rathburn. Rathburn is going to pick up about 8 on the play. Caleb, we're going to throw it down to you. What's it like on the sideline over there? I would imagine the Bulldogs are pretty jacked up.
Yeah, thanks, Jake. The Bulldogs down here, I mean, they're absolutely fired up. You can tell they came into this game with a perfect game plan, and this sideline's fired up. But you can feel the crowd noise, the cheerleaders over here. Bulldogs are in total control right now, and their crowd's behind them. It kind of stunned silence over there, sitting where you're at in Robbinsville side.
Yeah, I mean, we can hear the Bulldog fans from over here as we've got a 2nd and 3 coming up. Rumfeld hands up, straight up the gut to Rathburn. Rathburn spins off a tackler, but he is hit hard by number 4, Cutler Adams. Not before he picks up a first down. And
Jake, Ray Rathburn's running with a purpose tonight.
He is. Both him and Laney they're getting hit, but they're falling forward when they get hit. I actually haven't seen the Bulldogs go backwards on offense. Seems like they pick up at least a yard every play. 2.5 minutes left here in the first. We've got 1st and goal from the 8. Rumfeld, handoff to Laney. Laney gets back, picks up a yard maybe.
Key with the sophomore defensive tackle there for Robbinsville. He's made a few plays early on. These defensive line are going to have to step up right now with the absence of Wachacha. Hopefully we can get an update on him soon, and we hope he's okay.
Yeah. I want to go down to Caleb again after, if depending on what happens here, just to hear the cheers from the Dog sideline if they are able to punch it in. They go to Ty Laney again, picks up 3, so a big 3rd and 5 coming up. I would imagine if you're the Dogs, this is 4 down territory no matter what, with a minute 30 left here in the first quarter.
Rylan Smith checking back in for the Dogs, 6 foot, 315 pounder.
Ray Rathbun's also in there. Handed it off back-to-back times to Laney. See if they go to the bell cow this time. They are under center. Handoff goes back to Laney. Laney is going to dance into the end zone and make it 13-0 with a minute 3 left. If we can, let's go down to Caleb on the sideline really quick and see what it's like over there on the Bulldogs sideline.
I tell you what, Jake, I was about 20 yards from that play, and what I can tell you is at the moment, this Murphy front is dominating this Robbinsville defensive line. One thing to note, I don't know if you can see anything up on your side. Rossi Wachacha has not been back in the game for the Black Knights, and this Murphy front has dominated Robbinsville without him in the game up to this point.
That is something to keep an eye on. Rossi Wachacha, the Lenore Ryan recruit, is banged up and he's not been back in the game. 14-0 Bulldogs lead. Minute 03 left here in the first. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. And we're back, minute 3 left. Jake West, director of Team F1 Sports here, joined by Tim Tao. You're watching this Team F1 Sports production live on FYNTV.com. Carlson's kick goes down to about the 1. Hooper wants it though, and that was the wrong decision. As Jawan Allen gets in there and tackles him at the 12-yard line. We've seen that twice now. Hooper picking up 2 deep kickoffs and trying to return them.
Great pursuit there by Allen.
First and 10, Black Knights.
Robbinsville's offense has got to get something going here. Collins under center. Hand off to Williams. Williams hit immediately. Tim, we're
Rylan Smith, Rashard Davis, Landon Jordan on the stop there, Jake.
picked up 4, 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Clock is ticking here in the first.
2nd and 7 for the White Knights.
We go under center again with Hooper. Handoff goes to Hooper.
Nathan Collins got it.
Oh, Collins took it. Wow.
Nice first down run there by Collins. Good fake.
Black Knights move on out to a first down. 1st and 10, Black Knights.
Black Knights get their first down with 19 seconds left in the first quarter. They don't have to run a play here. I wouldn't think they would, Tim.
Cage Williams checking in. Hupper coming off the field for a breather.
They may try to run a play. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. They do snap it right before the quarter ends. And number 4, Cutler Adams, picks up 5 yards. So at the end of the first, Robbinsville has 1 first down. Murphy leads by 2 touchdowns. Definitely not the tail of the tape we thought was going to happen here tonight. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
just got to get over there. Pardon me. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about your foot. Excuse me. Oh, no.
Ingalls, your place for food and football at home.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the endless aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
This is where it starts.
Welcome back. We got a quick handoff to Hooper. Hooper picks up 3, 3rd and 3 coming up. Jake West, director of Team F-Line Sports, joined by Tim Tao tonight. Tim, what are you taking away just watching the first quarter? What are you taking away?
I'm just still shocked the way this game's going so far, Jake. Did not expect Murphy to be up 14-0 at the end of 1.
Collins under center, Williams behind him. Handoff goes to Williams, and Williams, man, he's right. He fights hard. That is a hard runner, and freshman 33, Cage Williams. Want to mention this. Last night, Cage Williams wrestled in the first meet of the season. Pinned 2 kids last night coming out here. Pinned 2 kids last night, and he's coming out here.
Big 4th down, Jake.
4th and 1. After that Cage Williams run, I think I'd hand it off to him again. They may roll out with Collins or try to go straight up the gut with Collins, which they do, and they definitely pick up the first.
That's a good confidence booster right there for Robbinsville.
Oh yeah, you have to have that. Have to have that. If you can't pick up 1 yard, things are not going to start turning around if you can't pick up 1 yard on 4th down.
But Jake, my biggest takeaway though is just, obviously Robbinsville's picking the first down right now, but Murphy just controlling the line of scrimmage on the offense and defense side of the ball early on. That's been the story of the game so far.
We've got an official's timeout. Dalton Moore is bleeding.
He's got some blood on his uniform.
Israel Smith's going to come in and replace him.
Dalton Moore's a player who has really played well down the stretch here for Murphy.
Oh my gosh, who was that got in the backfield right there? Who else would it be? It's 24 Ray Radford. We do have a flag. I don't know what the flag could be. Got a face mask. So that's going to help the Black Knight offense out. First and 5. Tell you what, Radford blew through that line though, Tim.
Defense front also got a big push, but can't have face mask penalties.
Collins is going to roll out. Moogerbill's tracking him. The throw is away. Oh, and it is in and out of the hands of number 11, Hunter Laney. Pass was intended to running back Lex Hooper. Hooper, I believe, has 20 touchdowns on the year, 18 on the ground and 2 through the air.
Laney about picked that pass off, Jake. What a big momentum changer that would have been.
Knights still have 2nd and 5. This is definitely the best offensive drive they put together tonight. Let's see if this Black Knight offense can capitalize here. Collins is going to go under center. Williams and Adams back there with him. Handoff goes to Adams, and Adams is hit after a pickup of a yard.
Great tackle there by Ty Laney. Ty Laney and Juwan Allen force a big 3rd down here.
So we have 3rd and 4. Adams comes off the field.
Folks, we apologize if you hear wind here on our microphones. The wind is
has really picked up here in the last few minutes.
Brings up 3rd and 3 for the Black Knights.
Black Knights take the snap. Handoff goes to
Handoff to number 20, senior Lex Hooper.
Hooper is going to be close to the first down.
I believe he got it.
78, Riley Smith.
Kyle Willard made the initial stop there, and that is Chandler Edwards is a little bit shaken up to get it on the play. I believe he's going to be okay, though.
Still don't have a first down call yet. Don't know.
Official timeout on the field. Official timeout for a measurement.
So we're going to measure.
Big measurement here. That is a little different. I'm used to seeing chain gang members being referees in playoffs on the Georgia side. Looks like we have volunteers from the Robbinsville community. James, thank you for their volunteers.
What it takes in North Carolina, a little 1A football, you got to have a lot of volunteers, and I know these schools could not make it without these volunteers. So shout out to those, the Black Knight faithful on the chain gang over there.
Get some TV time tonight.
Oh yeah. Damn, that wind's picked up. The sun's went down. It's getting chilly over here. I'm going to have to put my sweatshirt on. So 1st and 10. Collins takes the snap. Hands it off to Hooper. Hooper is hit by Landon Jordan and 67 Kyle Willard. Tell you what, 67 Kyle Willard, just a sophomore for the Dogs. He's really going to show out in the next few years.
He's another Bulldog that's played well down the stretch, Jake. It's just kind of like you said, different teams. So many of these players have improved over the past few weeks.
Yeah, I know for sure that number 33, Cage Williams, for the Black Knights has not gotten as much playing time as he's gotten in this one. Dalton Moore is going to drag Nathan Collins down by his jersey. That's going to be close to a first down. What a run. What a play call.
Yeah, great play call. Just the quarterback power right. Collins goes right. Just short of the first down.
Good tackle by Dalton Moore. Great run by Nathan Collins.
3rd and 1. It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
Brock Adams comes in at wide receiver for the Knights.
Landon Jordan.
That's close. That's close. Number 50, Landon Jordan.
I don't think he's got it, Jake. I think it's 4th down. It is. Great play there by Landon Jordan.
4th and 1. I know we've said it a few times already, but you can't overstate the push the Bulldogs D-line is getting.
Moogerville has not come off the field but one play, I think, on the offensive defensive side of the ball. We talked about in the pregame show how he may have to play both sides of the ball a lot tonight. He has so far. Big 4th down here for Robbinsville.
This is 4th and inches. I'd say Nathan Collins right up the gut again. Why not? No, not this time. He stacked up and he goes backwards.
He didn't get it, Jake. Landon Jordan again made the initial hit.
Landon Jordan and Ray Rathburn, the seniors on that Bulldog defense, are jacked up. They're not going down without a fight. So the Bulldogs get a turnover, a huge turnover there on the first drive of the night that Robbinsville's been able to move the football. I mean, that was the best drive Robbinsville's put together tonight. And it ends with a turnover.
43-yard line. 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
That crowd and them players erupted on that Murphy sideline.
Rumfeld under center. Laney and Rathburn back there with him. Takes the snap, hands off to Laney. Laney is hit and going backwards.
Robbinsville defense there got a good push. As Murphy brings in Cole Laney into the ball game now. 6:50 left in our second quarter, sponsored by Ingles.
Bulldogs lead 14-0. And they have the football, 2nd and 10. Rumfeld out of the gun. Little pop pass to Juwan Allen. Allen cuts up right, and he's tackled down by 32 of the Knights, Ty Harrell.
Good vision there by Allen. Turn it upfield, pick up about 6-7 yards. Folks, this is a Team FYN Sports production. Team FYN Sports always highlighting, confronting athletes in a positive way.
Third and 4. Rumfeld out of the gun. Smith and Laney are lined up right. They wanted to go to Smith again, but they can't. Rumfeld better tuck it to get the first down, and he does. He's hit hard by number 56. Carlos Wesley laid the boom there, but Rumfeld pops right back up after he picks up the first down.
Yeah, Rumfeld kind of holding that arm. That was a good hit. I think Coach Gentry would have liked to have seen Rumfeld just dive down right there. Never like seeing your quarterback take a hit there. Nonetheless, Murphy picks up another big first down, and we'll have a timeout by Gentry.
So timeout, 14-0 Bulldogs lead, 5:46 left here in the second.
This is where it starts, where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Has your bladder gotten a little trigger happy? It's not just you. Overactive bladder affects millions of people, so the experts at Erlanger Urology make it easy to talk and offer the latest treatments to help you feel great again. To learn more, visit itsnotjustyou.com. Erlanger Urology.
We're back live. Jake West, Director, Team F1 Sports here, joined by Tim Towle, and the handoff goes to Juwan Allen.
Allen going to pick up 2 yards on the play. Just no holes are opening there for Allen.
Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs.
Aaron Phillips made the stop there for Robbinsville. Just a capacity crowd here at Robbinsville tonight. Special scene.
Brings up 2nd and 8 against the White Knight defense.
So it's 2nd and 8, excuse me. Hand off to Rathburn. Rathburn turning his feet. Picked up 5 yards maybe on that one.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 3rd and about a long 2 maybe. 3rd and 3.
Yeah, we played a quarter and a half, and Ray Rathburn's jersey is almost black.
We said in the pregame, Jake, he's got to touch the football more.
He looks gassed right now. I know it's a big 3rd down, but when players get gassed, they also tend to not hold on the football so tight. So
ball security has to be a point of emphasis this week for Murphy. It has so far.
Rumfeld takes it, goes to Laney. Laney's got a hole. He's got a big hole, but a big tackle there by number 14, Dason Gross.
Good run there by Laney.
Gross playing defense tonight. We saw him come in last week on a drive when Nathan Collins was banged up. Also saw him throw earlier this year a 56-yard touchdown pass. So Nathan Collins graduates this year. I would imagine Dason's going to put his name in the hat for starting quarterback next year. Dogs pick up a big first down there. Laney and Rathburn in the backfield. Rumfeld under center. Rumfeld hands it off to Rathburn. Rathburn's got the corner. He cuts back. And he's tackled by who else but number 5, Nathan Collins.
Rathburn stayed in bounds there, but he picked up another Murphy first down, Jake.
Is that inside the red zone?
It is.
Or inside
first and goal.
Inside the 10, yeah, first and goal.
Folks, this Murphy offensive line has got such a push. It's every play.
Rumfelt gonna go under center again. The running game's working, so why go away from it? Hand it off to Laney. Laney's hit immediately by number 4, Cutler Adams, I believe.
Nice tackle there by Adams.
No gain on the play, brings up second and goal.
Second goal from the 8 there here for Murphy. 3:02 remaining in the second quarter. It does say first quarter on the scoreboard, however, it is the second quarter.
Second and 8. Dogs hand it off again. Big tackle again by Cutler Adams, number 4.
Cutler Adams doing a great job of getting in the backfield right now, unblocked.
One thing Murphy does when they get down here in the red zone, it seems like past 2 times they've been in the red zone, they hand it off to Laney 2 times, and then they hand it off to Rathford.
Laney does check out right now, so we'll be interested to see if that's the case.
Goal against the Black Knight defense.
Be third and goal again from the 8. Looks like it's going to go in the shotgun here. Smith and Hunter Laney, Cole Laney out wide to the left.
Center Island Dickey in motion, and Rumfelt rolls out, looking to pass. Throws it, hit Dickey in the hands, but it falls incomplete. So 4th and 8.
Rumfelt threw that ball, though, where only Dickey could catch it. That was, you hate to say it was a good incompletion, but it was. It was a good throw right there. Rumfelt was pressured, and he only put it there where Dickey could touch it.
So 4th and goal. Annie Kate Dalton's going to come onto the field to attempt this PAT.
And who's holding it, Jake?
It's number 3, Peyton McCracken.
Annie Kate is 2 of 2 on her extra points tonight.
Jim, I would watch for the fake here. Nope, kick is up, and it is good. How about that? Number 10, Annie Kate Dalton, right down the middle.
That's big. Big time field goal by Annie Kate Dalton. Good for her.
17-0. Bulldogs lead. 1:53 left here in the half. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We're going to come back and throw it down to Caleb Tallman, our sideline reporter tonight on the Murphy sideline. I know he's got a lot to say. All right, we're back. Jake West, Director, Team FY Sports here. Cody Carlson has it teed up, kicked away for the Bulldogs. Hooper Collins back there. Collins is back there to return, Tim. And Collins is going to let it bounce. He's going to take it. And he's got a hole, but he's stopped. What a tackle.
Henry Smith.
Touchdown saving tackle. Well, I was wondering why Nathan Collins was back there to return that kick, and I don't have to wonder anymore. We're going to go down to the field. Our sideline reporter, Caleb Tallman, is down there. Caleb, give us a quick update. What's the field like down there?
I mean, the field, it's all Bulldogs right now. They have stunned the Black Knights. And the Bulldogs, remember, they get the ball back in the second half to start. Robbinsville has to find something, but right now, the Robbinsville Black Knights, they have no swagger. Pre-game, they look great, but they are not the team we thought they were going to be.
Oh, there's a little bit of swagger. Caleb Brock Adams has one man to beat, but the
Jake, it looks like I had perfect timing. That is the announcer's jinx as the first big play of the night for the Black Knights.
Jake, this place just went bonkers.
But as I said, before this drive, the Black Knights were absolutely just dead, no emotion, and so they needed something like that to possibly get them back into this game.
They definitely needed something like that to get them back in the game. You're right, Caleb. Collins is looking like he's going to go under center with Williams behind him. Collins is going to take it, and he's going to pick up 5 yards on that one.
Ray Rathburn made the stop there.
No surprise, Jake.
Landon Jordan also on the stop there for Murphy.
If the Black Knights have any chance of getting back in it, it's going to be on the back of Nathan Collins.
Collins under center, takes a snap. Hands off to 20 legs. Hooper, what a move! He shook Juwan Allen and Ray Rathburn out of there. Oh, no, excuse me, Juwan Allen and Ty Laney shook them out of their shoes.
Man, this place is going crazy.
I'm getting hit with confetti.
Confetti.
Everybody's screaming and yelling and hollering.
There's 3 rows of people behind us, Jake. We're on the top row.
So, Hooper, what a cutback. So, and the defending state champs get on the board here with 1:03 left here in the half. Kick is up, and it is good. 17-7, Bulldogs lead, but the Black Knights just picked up some momentum on the back of a big pass from Nathan Collins to Brock Adams. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Cody Klein to kick off for Robbinsville. The score is 17-7 in favor of Murphy. The last time these two teams met 3 weeks ago in the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship, the score
Gotta get over there.
Robbinsville, 17-7.
Sorry.
Klein kicks it up and he kicks it high. Rathburn takes it and takes it to the 40.
Good tackle there by Cage Williams. Cage Williams is going to be a star football player for this Robbinsville team. Just a freshman. Just a freshman.
Him and Cutler Adams are going to keep Robbinsville deep in the playoffs for the next 4 years for sure. 56 seconds left. Dogs have the ball, and they will get the ball back when we come out of the break. I saw Kellen Rumpfelt throwing it in warm-ups. He was throwing it 60 yards on a string.
Does have the wind blowing against him right now.
Dogs may be content with a 17-7 lead just to run a few plays, see if they can't pick up a few yards. They may not try to air it out. Rumpfelt's
play clock.
So Rathburn picks up a few. Dogs not in too big a hurry here.
And a 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6 against the White Knight defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a good decision right here by Murphy. You've got the lead. If we would have told you at the beginning of the game the score would be 17-7, you would take it.
Oh, yeah.
Handoff goes to number 34, Ty Laney.
Laney's going to pick up 3 more The clock's still going to tick. Dogs are going to walk it off, I believe. Dogs are going to walk into halftime. Look at Coach Gentry and Coach Watson clapping them up.
That's as excited I've seen Gentry all year before the halftime.
Yeah. 17-7, Bulldogs lead. Jake West, Director of Team F1 Sports, joined by Tim Towle. We're going to take a quick break, run through our sponsors, and we're going to come back with the Circuit World halftime show.
Tracy McGuire, happy birthday.
Excuse me. Yeah, just gotta get over there. Pardon me. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about your foot. Excuse me. Oh no.
Ingalls, your place for food and football at home.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the endless aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
This is where it starts, where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Has your bladder gotten a little trigger happy? It's not just you. Overactive bladder affects millions of people, so the experts at Erlanger Urology make it easy to talk and offer the latest treatments to help you feel great again. To learn more, visit itsnotjustyou.com. Erlanger Urology.
Hey folks, welcome to the Circuit World halftime show. I'm your host BKP, and I'm here with Tim Towle and Jake West, and we've got Caleb Tallman is down on the sideline. He's down on the sideline. Circuit World halftime show on Team FYN Sports, FYNTV.com. Guys, I tell you what, it's 17-7. Murphy up right now over the Robbinsville Black Knights. Didn't expect the scoreboard to look like that, but I will say Robbinsville with that big play, at least they're not going into halftime down 3 scores. Jake, take it away. Talk about how this thing opened up, how explosive Murphy has, and putting Robbinsville maybe a little bit back on their heels early here.
Yeah, I think I've said it 4 times already. I don't think anyone expected this start out of Murphy except for Murphy. I think no one around this game would have called that Murphy was going to come out and not let Robbinsville get a first down until there was 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Robbinsville, that big chunk play they picked up with Collins' pass to Brock Adams, that was huge, absolutely huge to score there, because the Dogs are going to get the football back coming out of halftime. I guess my biggest takeaway, another thing we keep on saying, but I mean, this is what's winning the Dogs the football game, is the line play on defense and offense. The line play is just nuts. Tim, what's your biggest takeaway, and then we'll go down to Caleb on the field when you finish.
I'm going to echo you, Jake. Of course, Murphy led by Yusef Moogerbill on the offensive line, Florida Gator commit, but it's not just Moogerbill. It's Rylan Smith. It's Rashad Davis. It's I can't remember the other center's name, but Brandon Jordan, playing some line as well. Everybody on this Murphy offensive line is dominating the line of scrimmage, and that's the difference in the ballgame right now. It's 17-7. Nobody thought it would be 17-7 Murphy at halftime. Nobody. You didn't think it, Brian?
No, I did not. But I will tell you this, Jake. You said to me, Rumfeld said, "Get ready." He had something for us. Remember? You told me that a couple times. You and I talked on the phone about this game. We've been excited about it for a couple of days. I think you and I call each other every couple hours and say something about the game.
Yeah.
But you told me, he said to you, "Get ready," right? And he said that on the show, did he not?
He did. He said I got a surprise for you, and I think everybody in the stadium is surprised. Not as much since the Knights were able to punch that in there before halftime, but they definitely were surprised, even if they're not anymore.
I will tell you this. I've been here. This is my 4th week. Murphy and the other 2 games. This is my 4th week right here on this hill. That's as quiet as I've heard right around the middle of the first quarter going into that second quarter. I have not heard it that quiet here at this stadium in 4 games.
Let's go down on the field, see what our field reporter Caleb Tallman, what have you picked up down there, being so close to the teams?
Hey, Jake. Yeah, I'm standing right now in the end zone where all of the action happened in our first half. 3 touchdowns in this end zone. Kind of seemed like all the action was on one side of the field. I tell you what, though, the Bulldog faithful came out in huge numbers tonight. The Bulldog crowd and their players also just totally dominated the action. And right now, I think Robbinsville had a prayer at the end. That long pass from Nathan Collins to Brock Adams, that's keeping Robbinsville in this game. And so I really think what we're going to see is which team can carry the momentum. Murphy dominated the half, but Robbinsville got a huge play late. And so can Robbinsville capitalize on that momentum? One thing I do want to touch on, Jake, just because I know y'all are stuck up at a table, is there are fans and basically the whole SMC is represented. I saw Swain's athletic director. I saw fans from Cherokee. I've seen some Hayesville kids. I've seen some Andrews kids. I tell you what, everyone that is anyone wants to be here tonight for this Western Regional Championship. And I'm super excited to be down here on the sideline and cannot wait to see what this rest of the second half has. Back to you, Jake.
Yeah, I'm glad he's down there. I mean, that just shows you how much the SMC supports one another. If we've got fans from Swain, Hayesville, Andrews, everybody's here to watch this game. And I know, speaking of watching, I want to thank our viewers on FYNTV.com. Thank you guys for watching. I hope the second half is as good as the first half, because I know this first half had everybody on the edge of their seats, especially over here on the Robbinsville side. Tim, what does Robbinsville have to do What do they have to change?
I think they got to start. They got to go back to running the football. But I tell you what, it's really hurting Wachacha not being in the game right now for Robbinsville. Maybe Caleb can get a report on that. I hope he's okay. But it's the offensive line play. They've got to protect Collins. They've got to start run blocking better. They've got to get some pressure. When Rumfeld does so, they've got to get pressure. You know, when Rumfeld completed his first pass, he had 10 seconds to throw the ball. So they've got to. They're on the offensive defensive line. They've got to start playing better, and that's right now where Murphy's winning the football game.
You know, I think that field goal sitting up there tonight is very big. Okay, right now that could be the turn.
Great point,
the turning at the end of this game is that field goal sitting up there. It could be two ways, guys. It could be the touchdown that Murphy should have punched it in, or it could be the field goal they needed. Keep it out of Robbinsville's hand. So that was big right there. That could go two ways. I tell you what, Murphy's just 2 quarters away from going to the state championship game. But then again, Robbinsville, until they lose, period. Until you see, I think you said it, Jake, until you see 0-0 all across that scoreboard time-wise and Murphy leading, that's just the bottom line, because Collins, guys like Collins, 20, is it Hooper? Is that his name?
Yeah, Lex Hooper.
And 33. These guys, they know how to adjust. You don't have 24 wins if you can't go into halftime, make the adjustments, work on what you've seen. The pressure Murphy brought, you got to do that out front. So, but the second half should be very exciting, and I think you're going to see those adjustments very quickly with Robbinsville. What say you, Jake?
Yeah, I agree. Like you said, Brian, you don't win 24 straight games and you're not the defending state champions off of sheer luck. It's because you are a really good football team. That's why you're here. Bad football teams don't make it to the Western Regional Championship, even if it is 1A football. I tell you what, guys, this is the best 1A football, I would argue, across any state.
Well, let's just brag a little bit, because not taking particular sides, we got bragging rights being in Western Carolina. That's just the bottom line. We get to watch all year long the best football in the state. I mean, it's just 1A. They're small schools. But I'm going to tell you this, Tim, something I've enjoyed, and let me just step over a little bit across the state line. With Georgia and Western North Carolina, we cover at Team FYN Sports. All the teams we cover are small schools. All of them are. Yep. Fannin, Union, over here in Andrews, Hayesville, Robbinsville. And we watch players, the majority of the teams we cover at Team FYN Sports, these guys have to play 2 ways.
Yes.
So almost every Friday night, we're watching guys that's got to play 2 sides of the ball. You got to give it 4 quarters to do that. And that's exciting. And that's where strength and conditioning comes in. And you see that. Go ahead, Jake.
To your point, playing both sides of the ball, it's insane to see your starting quarterback, who's never lost a game as a starter in high school, lead your team in interceptions on the defensive side of the ball.
Out there in the secondary, I agree. I agree 100%. I that's what I'm saying. It's amazing to see him. And you just said he's leading with interceptions, right?
Yeah.
And to credit Collins, we're talking about playing both ways. Collins is playing all ways right now.
Yeah.
He just returned a kick, which sparked the drive for Robbinsville. He had a 40-yard return.
He returned that kick 40 yards and threw that pass on a dime to Brock Adams.
So, I mean, what an athlete Nathan Collins is.
Yeah, this game 17-7. Bulldogs may be winning by 2 scores, but it's definitely not over. I mean,
Jake, quickly give me your second half. What do you see here? You're watching the Circuit World halftime report here on FYN TV with Team FYN Sports. Jake, what do you see in the second half? You know Coach Gentry, you know these Bulldogs. What do you see? Does Coach immediately come out? Who gets the ball first half? Who's receiving?
So
here?
Murphy's going to have the ball.
Right.
Murphy's going to have the ball coming out of the break. And if you know anything about Murphy football, you know that they are a better second half team than they are. Traditionally, they're a better second half team than they are first half team.
Have been this season. Have been this season.
Yeah.
So what kind of adjustments do you think D. Walsh is making with these Robbinsville Black Knights, Jake?
I think there's not much that he he can do differently. I mean, he's got to inspire his kids, and those seniors on that team have to inspire those younger kids to start bullying the Bulldogs on the line. You've got to stop giving up 2 yards. You can't take a step back. You've got to go forward and try to bully. Now, this is asking a lot from anybody to bully Yusuf Mugerbill. That's not going to happen. But if you can double Yusuf and then get those other guys kind of out of the way, I don't know. It's just an incredible line play that I've seen. So I think D. Walsh also has a few tricks up his sleeve.
Tim Tell, quickly tell us what you think's got to happen in this second half for Robbinsville to get back in this. What do you think? Give us a quick.
Right now, Murphy outplayed Robbinsville offense, defense, and special teams. Robbinsville's got to flip the script. I mean, they've got to do exactly what Murphy did the first half, and hopefully Murphy doesn't continue what they've done in the first half.
All right, folks, you've been watching the Circuit World halftime show. We appreciate all of our sponsors. We are Team FYN Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. You're watching FYNTV.com. We'll be back after these brief messages with the second half of Murphy Robbinsville here, and Tim Towle, Jake West, and Caleb Tallman back on the call right after this. Circuit World.
Excuse me. Yeah, just gotta get over there. Pardon me. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about your foot. Excuse me. Oh no.
Ingalls, your place for food and football at home.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the endless aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
This is where it starts, where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Has your bladder gotten a little trigger happy? It's not just you. Overactive bladder affects millions of people, so the experts at Erlanger Urology make it easy to talk and offer the latest treatments to help you feel great again. To learn more, visit itsnotjustyou.com. Erlanger Urology.
Welcome back. Cody Klein kicks it away for the Knights, and he puts everything into that one. Kicks it through the back of the end zone.
Jake, that about went out of the stadium. Got up on that hill right there and just almost got over that fence.
Jake West, Director, Team FYN Sports, here with Tim Towle. Then we talked about some adjustments that needed to be made coming out of the break for the Black Knights. I think if that kickoff has anything to do with it, I would say they're pretty fired up, and they want to keep that win streak alive. They seem pretty jacked up to me.
They are fired up. Worth noting, the wind is blowing probably at about 10 to 15, 20 miles an hour in the direction of this end zone that you're looking at in your living room right now.
Against the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
That's a hole and a half, and Ray Rathburn falls forward, a big gain of 15 yards on the first play from scrimmage in this second half.
Great run there by Rathburn. That Murphy offensive line once again clearing a hole. It does not look like Wachacha is back in the game, Jake.
Tell you what, that's what I like about watching Ray Rathburn run. He hits that hole very hard and immediately. Rumfield's going to go under center. Handoff goes to Laney. Laney is hit in the backfield immediately by 32, Ty Harrell.
Nice play by Ty Harrell right there to get in the backfield, deliver the initial hit.
Dickey in motion. That play goes nowhere. So that's what we talked about. That Robbinsville defensive line needed to step up and stop getting pushed around. And these last two plays, they've done just that.
Brings up 3rd and 10 against the Black Knight defense. It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
You know, it's early in the ball. It's early in the second half. This is a big 3rd down right here. Watch Cutler Adams blitzing off the edge right here.
Gonna go under center. Rolling out right. He's got Rathburn. Rathburn ducks his head, and it's close, Tim. I don't know. Yeah, move the chains. Move the chains. Rathburn.
Jake, as good as a play Rathburn did, Rylan Dickey had a big block on Adams that sealed Rathburn free right there.
Man, look at Rathburn. That's a warrior. Look at that jersey.
That was a great play by Rathburn, but Rylan Dickey made that play happen.
Tell you what, Rathburn has gotten most of the handoffs this second half. Wouldn't be surprised if we switch gears and go to Laney. No, they keep it with Rathburn, and Rathburn's got enough for a first down. Picks up about 18 yards. I almost fell over.
Yeah, and USF Moogerville pushed 3 people out of the way clearing that hole. Moogerville, the Florida Gator commit. What a hole right there for Rathburn.
I mean, as a coach, what adjustments can you make when you've got 4-star Florida Gator recruit USF Moogerville pushing 3 of your guys out of the way? Under center again. Haven't seen any shotgun yet on this drive. They do go to Laney, and Laney's got a hole and a half. And he picks up another first down. I believe that's going to move the chains. If not, it's going to be very close.
Black Knights push back down to their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, it is a first down. White hat gives the signal. So the Bulldogs stopped at the line of scrimmage on the 30-yard line 2 times in a row, but since then have been moving the ball at will, Tim.
Yeah. They had 3rd down, their own 30, and they have responded quite nicely.
9 minutes and a half here. Handoff goes to Rathburn again. Rathburn is just fighting.
I'll tell you who else is fighting. I believe is that Landon Jordan? It is. Landon Jordan is blocking till the whistle blows. Smallest person on the offensive line, but you wouldn't know it by the way he plays. Plays to the very end of the whistle.
Does the same thing on defense.
Yeah, help clear the hole right there.
We've said his name a ton on defense, too. He's made a lot of tackles.
So much heart by this Murphy team right now.
I don't think they've changed personnel this half.
No need to.
Snap, hand off to Laney.
Hand off to number 34, Ty Laney.
And Laney's going to pick up the first. And, Tim, I'm telling you, Dogs are just running it down their throat.
Benjamin Wachacha on the tackle.
Benjamin Wachacha on the tackle there, brother of Rossi. Eight minutes and change left in our third quarter.
Israel Smith's lined out wide right. But the handoff goes up the gut, and Robbinsville line does a good job containing him that time. Big number 74.
Handoff goes to
I believe it was
74, Ray Rathburn, tackled on the play by number 8.
I believe it was 74. Yeah, it was 74 for the Knights on the tackle there.
Blaze Rattler was also in on the stop there for the Knights, number 8.
Smith lined out left now. Keep thinking the Dogs may roll Rumpfeld out, but nope. Keep it on the ground. And Laney is tackled by Cutler Adams for a loss of 2 yards, so that may be just what they need. Tim, we've talked about the 2 freshmen in Cage Williams and Cutler Adams a lot tonight, but if they keep doing that, we're going to keep on talking about them. Cutler Adams on the edge.
Cutler Adams don't take no plays off.
No. So big 3rd and 13. Black Knights defense has stood tall once the Bulldogs got in the red zone. Gonna go out of the gun here, Tim. Rolling out right. And we've got a jump ball pretty much. And Brock Adams, great job playing defense. Good throw there by Kellen Rumpfeld, though, just throwing it up and making sure if his man can't get it, no one's going to come down with it.
Big stop there by Robbinsville.
I don't think we're going to see Annie Kate Dalton come out right here with the wind in your face blowing across you.
No. If we were on the other side of the field, he could definitely kick it.
4th and 13 is definitely not what you want.
And this place is about to get loud here, Jake.
This could be make or break right here. You don't want to say the game comes down to one play, but this could be it. Got his man, but we do have a flag. We have a flag. What's the flag?
Now here's
going to be a hold on the defense, so it's going to be declined, and Knots are going to have it. That pass, was the pass not called?
Yeah, pass was called. I think Robbinsville may think about accepting penalty just for field position, but they won't.
So where are they going to be at?
They're going to take over at the spot
on their 8.
Yeah.
Man, that was close to a first down. Very close. When you're running that sticks route, Tim, you got to get to the sticks. On 4th down especially. Collins out of center, and he's taking it. He had a big hole, but he cuts back and finds a bigger hole, and he's got nothing but grass in front of him. John Allen may run him down, and he does. That's what we said at halftime. You can't count out a team that has Nathan Collins behind center.
What an impressive run by Collins, and this place has rose to its feet.
I mean, I know he's your quarterback. You don't want to get him hurt, but your running backs in Hooper scored you the touchdown, but your running backs in Hooper and Williams and Adams have not been able to move the ball like Collins has. Put it in Collins' hands and let him do something with it, even if you run a little RPO. I mean, he's literally the heartbeat of your offense. He's willing this team to stay in this game right now.
High formation.
Hand off to Hooper there. Hooper's hit. Pick up 2 yards.
Yusef Moogerville on the stop right there delivered a big hit.
Tackle off the play, number 66, Trinity Moss.
So 2nd and 8. Knights have it on the 24-yard line, it looks like.
What a play there.
What a play. Busting straight through the line of scrimmage. Tim, I'll give you one guess as to who made the tackle.
Ray Rathburn timed that up perfect, but when we do have an injured Bulldog on the field, looks like Rashad Davis is slow to get up.
Rathburn's limping off also. Looks like he may have sprained his ankle. That's definitely not what you want to see if you're a Bulldog fan. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. We're back, 3rd and 12. Big third down here for the Bulldog defense after they give it the big run to Nathan Collins. Collins out of the gun, and he's going to take it. They're running the same play they got the big pickup on, but 34, Ty Laney, I tell you what, if 24 is not there, 34 is there for the Dogs.
Ty Laney set the edge there perfectly, Jake. Made a great tackle, forces a big 4th down here. Be interested to see what Robbinsville does here. Do you go to the air? Do you try to run? Do you quarterback power like you have with Collins?
Cody Klein's got the leg from here, but they didn't even think about that, Tim.
This is a huge play, Jake. I ain't got to tell you nothing.
They've got to go to the air here and roll out with Collins, unless Collins decides to take it. And Collins' pass sails incomplete. Collins got hit very hard by Landon Jordan.
Landon Jordan making a case for player of the game, Jake.
Collins a little shook up.
Applied the pressure there. Forces a turnover on downs for the Dogs.
Tim, there's a guy in a Murphy Bulldogs baseball hat ringing a cowbell on the other side in the stands. I think you know who that is.
Chris Rumfeld.
Yeah. If you listen to our first round playoff game broadcast between Thomas Jefferson and Murphy, you heard that cowbell a lot because Chris Rumfeld was right in front of us. So big turnover, big stop there by the Dogs defense. Rumfeld coming out of the gun. Handoff goes to 21, Rylan Dickey. Dickey spins off a tackler, and he's going to be very close to picking up the first down.
He got the first down, Jake.
Tackled on the play by number 8, Senior Blaze Rattler.
Great run there by Rylan Dickey. As we approach the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter, sponsored by Ingles.
So it is 1st and 10.
Israel Smith going to check into the ball game now. You think Murphy might take a shot here?
I don't know. Cole Laney's checked out. That seems to be Rumfeld's favorite target since McCracken's been hurt.
In the gun. No, sorry.
Another pickup of about 3 yards.
Number 34, Ty Laney.
Cage Williams again on the stop for Robbinsville.
Number 33, Cage Williams. Gain of 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Against the Black Knight defense.
Robbinsville's defense really having to work this half. Under center again, hand off, and he was hit immediately, but Rathburn breaks through the arm tackle.
Rathburn carried Wade Hamilton a good 5-6 yards on that play. As he is going to be about a yard short.
Third down, 3rd and 1 against White Knight defense.
So 3rd and 1, it's just a yard, but Bulldogs definitely need to pick it up considering how their last offensive drive went with a turnover on downs.
White Knight fans.
White Knight's defense really got to buckle down. They're going to keep it with Rumfelt and try to do the same.
Israel Smith says it's a first down.
I believe the referee says it is too. And it is a first down. So 2:40 left here in the third, Tim. You mentioned something about taking a shot. I've been waiting on the Dogs all night to pull something out of their hat that's out of the ordinary. New set of downs for the Dogs. Ty Harrell will line up middle linebacker for the Knights. Handoff to 34. I believe. Yeah, 34. Ty Laney.
Yeah, Zeke Brinke pulled right there, picked up a key block that helped spin the run.
Cutler Adams on the tackle. Tell you what, you look for the football, Tim, and you'll see number 4 in black. Wherever the ball carrier is, Cutler Adams seems to be there. Under center, handoff to Rathburn. Rathburn going nowhere this time. Bring up 3rd and 2. Tim, I don't know if we've had a break in this quarter.
We've not. We've not. We're trying to go down to Caleb. We can't. A minute left in the third period. Murphy leads Robbinsville 17-7. The same score that Robbinsville beat Murphy by.
I think a lot of miscommunication by the Bulldogs. Just when I mentioned we haven't had a break, we're going to take one with 52 seconds left here in the third. Big third down coming up. Black Knights defense needs to stand tall.
Excuse me. Yeah, just gotta get over there. Pardon me. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about your foot. Excuse me. Oh no.
Ingalls, your place for food and football at home.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the endless aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
This is where it starts.
We're back live here on FYNTV.com, a Team FYN Sports production. I'm FYN Sports Director Jake West, joined by Tim Tao. We're going to go down to Caleb Tallman here in just a minute when we get a chance. Big third down here. Handoff goes to Laney, and we've got a flag thrown.
Penalty flag on the field. Number 34, Ty Laney on the carry for the Murphy Bulldogs. Tackled on the play by number 20.
Robbinsville says it's on Murphy.
Murphy's backing up. It is going to be holding. So, 13 coming up here. Caleb, we're going to go down to you just really quick. Tell us what you see, and we'll come back and do the play-by-play for this play.
Yeah, Jake, the big thing that's been really impressive to me, though, is even after that long Nathan Collins runs, this Murphy sideline is 100% composed. Their whole team knew they were going to get the stop, and their sideline, they feel like the winning team right now, and they're playing like it. Back to you, Jake.
Good to have Caleb down there giving us updates and what the atmosphere is like down there on the field. They do a little screen pass to Israel Smith. Smith is going nowhere, so this may be the first Bulldog punt of the game, as I don't think they'll punt it away before the fourth quarter. They're going to let this run out. What a play on third down by Carlos Wesley.
Brings up 4th and 12 against White Knight defense.
Worth noting, Tim, that when they switch sides of the field, Bulldogs will have the wind in their favor. And as tight a game as this one is, the wind is definitely something you want on your side. Into the third, Bulldogs lead 17-7. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
This is where it starts, where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Has your bladder gotten a little trigger happy? It's not just you. Overactive bladder affects millions of people, so the experts at Erlanger Urology make it easy to talk. And offer the latest treatments to help you feel great again.
Good punt by 24 Ray Rathburn, and that ball goes through the hands of Brock Adams. Adams can't fall on the ball. They're going to say it's Black Knights football. Whoa. That was a big miscue there. Could have been a lot worse.
17-7, spot in the North Carolina High School State Championship on the line.
11:50 left to go in the ball game.
Wind is still howling here.
I want to thank our viewers for watching. We've got people from Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia, everywhere watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Collins going to go under center, take the snap, hand off to Williams. Williams is going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. 73, Yusuf Mugerbill.
And Trenton Moss with a nice stop there. Moss made the initial hit.
Picked up a yard, 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10 for the White Knights.
Fourth quarter, 10-point ball game in the Western Regional Championship, Tim. Doesn't get any better than this. Collins in the gun. This is where he's killed the Bulldogs defense all night. It's from the gun. He's got a man. Can't tell who that was streaking down the sideline. Looked like number 21, Dre Keener. Ball does fall incomplete.
Ball was just underthrown just a little bit. Obviously a tough throw thrown into the wind right here.
Look at that flag. That's why the ball was underthrown. That was that would have been perfect on any given night, except for tonight when the wind's blowing in his face that much.
It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
3rd and 9. Every 3rd down in this game is huge.
This one right now just a little bit bigger, Jake.
It's loud in here. Collins in the gun. Takes a snap. He's rolling left. Looking for blockers. He's not going to get it. He stopped inbounds, Tim.
That's huge too, Jake. I know Ryland Dickey was over there.
Hunter Laney was over there too.
Brings up 4th and 6 for the White Knights. It's 4th down.
Robbinsville going to have to punt with 11 minutes to go.
4th and 6, there's still 11 minutes to go. You're on your own 22. You have to punt.
Yeah, he must have went out of bounds. Jake, I thought they made the tackle inbounds, but the clock did stop.
Number 25, Juwan Allen, back deep to return for the Murphy Bulldogs.
So that punt goes to the 47-yard line. 48-yard line. 10:58 left. Dogs come up with a big stop there on defense. They lead 17-7. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
17.
Has your bladder gotten a little trigger happy? It's not just you. Overactive bladder affects millions of people, so the experts at Erlanger Urology make it easy to talk and offer the latest treatments to help you feel great again.
Welcome back. We're live here. Jake West, Director, Team FYN Sports. Handoff goes for about 5 yards.
Handoff goes to number 34, Ty Laney for the Murphy Bulldogs. Tackle led by number 4, Cutler Adams.
Adams made the tackle.
And 5 on the play, brings up 2nd and 5 against the Black Knight defense.
2nd 5. 10:30 to go in the game here. Under center with Laney and Rathburn are the Dogs. Cutler Adams got in the backfield, but Laney said, I'm going to pick up a few.
May have got the first down, Jake. Aaron Phillips made the stop. Man, it's going to be close. I think they're going to, let's see. They may measure. They're going to measure, yeah. No, first down.
Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
First down, 10-11 left. Dogs lead 17-7. It's pretty quiet over here.
Yeah, I thought the white hat was motioning for the chains to come out there. My apologies. That clock is your friend right now if you're Murphy.
Oh yeah, the play clock doesn't seem to be working, so we can't tell. They do get the snap off, and Ray Rathburn's not going down.
Yeah, Wade Hamilton made the hit. Really stuck his nose in there.
Fights his way down across the 40, down close to the 38-yard line of the Robbinsville White Knights.
So 2nd and 6 coming up, and time is ticking off that clock.
Yeah, and 4 yards right there is fine.
Dogs got to be careful here. They don't need to play. They need to play to win and not play not to lose. Don't need to get complacent here. Up by 10. We've seen how lethal this Black Knight offense can be and how they can pick up 75 yards on one play. Rumfeld under center, sends Allen in motion. Ball's on the ground, but it's recovered by Ty Laney, and
it'll be a Bulldog first down.
Man, if that doesn't tell you that God is looking out for the Bulldogs tonight, I don't know what does.
Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
Talk about dodging a bullet. Black Knights just cannot catch a break here, it seems. Hand off to Rathburn. Rathburn picks up 6, maybe.
I'd like to thank everybody listening as we're on Facebook too. This is the Western Regional Championship game. Winner goes to the state championship next week. Robbinsville Murphy. This is the second time these two teams have met. They met 3 weeks ago in the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship where Robbinsville won 17-7. Now Murphy leads 17-7 in the 4th.
2nd and 5. Dogs have it on the Knights' 24-yard line. Just keep pounding the rock. That's what they do, a big jump cut right there. Enough for a first down on the Black Knights' 16-yard line.
Tackle led by number 33, Cage Williams.
Cage Williams made the tackle.
The Black Knight defense pushed back to their own 16-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
Seven minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this Western Regional Championship.
Bulldogs are in no hurry right now. Going to keep Laney and Rathburn in the backfield. Allen's going to go in motion. What a play that was, and it's handed off to Ty Laney. Laney picks up the first down, I believe. That's going to be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line.
Murphy offensive line, Jake.
Bulldogs move down close to a 1st 10.
The story of the first half.
Excuse me, does not pick up the first. It's 2nd and an inch maybe.
2nd and short.
But still, Jake, that Murphy offensive line. What great push they've provided all game.
Snap is taken, handed off to Rathburn. Rathburn cuts back, dances into the end zone, and 23-7 Bulldogs lead with 6:17 left, and it's dead quiet over here on the Robbinsville sideline.
It's quiet, Jake, but it's not quiet on the Murphy sideline. It's pandemonium over there.
A complete turnaround from the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship game we saw 3 weeks ago.
Annie K. Dalton to attempt the extra point.
Number 10, Annie K. Dalton will attempt the point after for the Murphy Bulldogs.
Robbinsville jump.
Before the play. Dead ball offsides against the Black Knights.
Can't imagine the Dogs will send the offense on the field and go for 2 here, even though they are going to be on the 1.
This crowd is almost stunned, Jake. Just 3 weeks ago in the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship, Robbinsville won 17-7. Gentry's wanting the field goal to count.
That's what we were waiting on.
The play was blown dead. The officials did blow the play dead. Gentry's wanting the field goal to count, I think. But
the officials also had to go get the football because it went over into the parking lot. Annie Kate Dalton kicked it out of the stadium.
Jake, tell us about Annie Kate Dalton softball. She's a very good player, I hear.
She is. Next year you'll see her in powder blue at Carolina, University of North Carolina, playing softball.
What a night she's had.
24-7 Bulldogs lead. Western Regional Championship. 6:17 left here in the game. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Jake West, Director, Team FYN Sports, here joined by Tim Tao. 6:17 left here in the game. Dogs lead 24-7. Carlson teed it up and kicks it away, a little squib kick. and Adams can't fall on it, but he did touch it, and it goes out of bounds. So Dogs can't, or the Black Knights cannot seem to get out of their own way tonight, Tim.
No, and it's still a lot of game left. 6 minutes and 16 seconds left. But Robbinsville has got to score here.
1st and 10, Black Knights.
Robbinsville scores here. It'll get very interesting. Collins is going to go out of the gun. I imagine the Knights will run the gun the rest of the night, trailing with little time in the 4th. Oh, man, they had Collins in the backfield, but he makes everybody miss and then runs somebody over, picks up 20 yards probably. And I don't have a stat sheet in front of me, but I bet Nathan Collins' name is the only one on it for the Black Knights. Kind of like how in the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship, Rathburn was the only one that could do anything for the Dogs. Collins has picked up most of the yardage for the Knights here tonight. We are in the gun again. Gage Williams beside Collins. They send a man in motion. Collins is going to throw it, and it hits Hooper right in his hands. What a throw in and out of the hands of Lex Hooper.
It was a great route there by Hooper, just unable to catch the football. It was a good throw by Collins, too. Six minutes remaining in this 4th quarter.
24-7 Bulldogs lead. Collins is under center. Throws it behind him. We've got a double pass, and he's wide open, and it's caught, and that's nothing but green in front of him. Touchdown. What a pass. What a play. D. Walsh is not going to go into the night quietly.
Great execution there by Robbinsville. Murphy caught Murphy sleeping. They bid on the fake.
As soon as I saw that pass that far behind the line of scrimmage, I knew something was up. And number 21, Dre Keener, just streaking down the sidelines. No one around him. Sometimes that catch is harder to make than if you're somebody's draped all over you, Tim.
Now here we got to think, Jake. All right, we've got a good kicker in Klein. Do they kick it deep or do they go onside here?
There's 5:52 left in the game. Knights trail by 10, but they have got the momentum back right now after that trick play. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Excuse me. Yeah, just gotta get over there. Pardon me. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about your foot. Excuse me. Oh no.
Ingalls, your place for food and football at home.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the endless aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
This is where it starts.
Welcome back. Jake West, Director of Team FYN Sports here. See if this ball goes deeper. If they onside it, they do kick it up high. And what a play is made there by 23 Dalton Moore. I mean, you can't, that is sure-handed.
Call for the fair catch.
Wow. We're going to go down to Caleb Tallman on the sidelines. Bulldogs lead by 10, but they gave up a big trick play right there. Caleb, what's it like down there?
Jake, I know they gave up the big trick play right there, but this Bulldog sideline is all composure. Their players, their coaches are still in it. And I heard them talking while they were waiting for the kickoff. and it is 100% just get a couple first down, we win this ball game. There's still lots of composure, and you can see just to the side of me, Coach Nelson is going at a couple of his players. Their coaches are trying to make sure these Bulldogs stay 100% in it. But I believe the offense is composed and ready to do this. Back to you, Jake.
They do hand it off to Laney. Picks up maybe 2. 2nd and 8. The clock is your friend if you're a Murphy Bulldog, Tim.
5:30 remaining. Fourth quarter. Western Regional Championship, Murphy Robbinsville.
Season's on the line here if you're the Knights defense. You've got to stand tall, make something happen, force a turnover. Laney on the carry. He was hit hard by 33, Cage Williams. Williams playing his heart out.
Tackle led by number 32, Ty Harrell, senior for the White Knights.
All these kids playing their heart out. 32, Ty Harrell was on the tackle too. He limps off a little bit.
Brings up 3rd and 6 against the White
So
Knights.
3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down, White Knights.
4:45 left here in the game.
Robbinsville does have all 3 of their timeouts left. Murphy has 2.
Murphy needs to make this a more manageable 3rd down here, Tim. Got to think this ball is going to Rathburn. It did not go to Rathburn. It went to 34, Ty Laney, and Laney is moving the chains, and the clock is stopped because the chains are going to move, but they'll be 4:20 and counting once the chains get set. What a huge 3rd down play that was.
Great run there by Laney. Great hole provided by the Murphy offensive line. Murphy 4 minutes and 5 seconds away now from a trip to the state championship.
Under 4 minutes to go here. Rumfeld's going to go under center. Can't imagine they'll put the ball in the air at all on this drive. Handed it off to Rathburn. Rathburn stood up. Can't see number 8. Blaze Rattler. These seniors in Rattler and Collins and Harrell, Wachacha, Candler Edwards, Carlos Lopez. Oh, excuse me, Lopez is just a sophomore. Aaron Phillips. These seniors on defense could be their last drive ever. You got to imagine they're not going to go away easily right here. 2nd and 10. Dogs send a man in motion, and Knights get through the line. But oh my gosh!
Yeah, they're going to get. You can't do that now, Jay. Rashard Davis picked his runner up and he carried him a few yards. You can't pick your defender up, nor can you push a defender from behind like if you're trying to push from the goal line. That's going to be a penalty on Murphy. I'm not sure what the actual call is. I guess
assisting the runner.
Yeah. That's a point of emphasis that the National Federation has put in the last few years to eliminate. You know, great instincts by Rashard Davis. I mean, you can't fault him for that. He's just trying to make a play.
I know the penalty was called, though, but that almost helped out Murphy because they didn't lose it down.
And the clock's running.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if Robbinsville had an opportunity to decline that flag.
And the officials' timeout. D. Walsh said something to this side judge right here about the clock. But the clock still runs because the clock was running before the previous play. So the clock is still going to run once they whistle this in. And that may have actually hurt D. Walsh because the play clock may have reset because the official called a timeout.
I don't think anybody knows what's going on. The officials walking to the middle of the field again.
D. Walsh is just trying to get time put back on the clock. But I think by rule, and I'm not 100% sure, Jake, we're obviously not Gene's territory up here with the rules analyst, but I think because the clock was running and it's over 2 minutes, that the clock still runs if they accept a penalty.
Definitely no Steratore up here. More like, I feel more like Booger McFarland.
Now, Jake.
It's better than Jason Witten.
and now let me tell you something. If they stop this and put time back on the clock, Gentry's going to be upset, and that may be what they're doing. Gentry's going to want an explanation.
I want one. I'd like to be able to explain to our viewers what's going on right now, but I have no idea. It's definitely a clock situation. It could be arguing that they wanted to decline that penalty altogether, and they could move the ball up to about the 35.
And that may be what they're doing. But I don't understand how you can accept the penalty and then decline the penalty, because they mark it off like they accepted the penalty, and now it looks like they're declining the penalty.
So it'd be 3rd and 11 from here instead of 2nd and 15 from
correct,
back there.
And they're going to put a bunch of time back on the clock because now they declined the penalty, and I don't know if Gentry's going to be happy with this, but I've never seen a penalty accepted and then declined. I've never seen a penalty accepted, marked off, the clock start twice, and then a penalty declined, because that's exactly what's happened.
The penalty may have not been accepted. It may have just been assumed. It may have not
assisting
even
the runner, the penalty's declined.
So the White Knights decline the penalty, brings it 3rd down, 10 seconds back on the clock, 2:25 and counting left in the game.
So they did put 10 seconds back on the clock, but I still think more time than that ran off.
And the clock does run, so
like if the Black Knights do get the ball back, they would get with a little over a minute left, right, Tim? If they do stop them on 3rd and 4th down.
Yeah, and remember, they do have 3 timeouts left. So
if they don't use the timeouts. Handoff goes to Laney. Laney picks up 2 yards.
And Walsh is going to...
He is going to take the timeout with 4th and 8 coming up for the Dogs. We'll take a quick timeout, too. Let's hear a word from our sponsors. We'll be back with 1:53 left in the Western Regional Championship game. Bulldogs lead 24-14. Welcome back, football fans. Jake West, Director, Team F-Line Sports here, joined by Tim Tao. Big 4th down coming up. Dogs offense still on the field. And he's going nowhere. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. Kendler Edwards, the senior, makes the tackle.
So 1:49 left for Robbinsville. You got to have a quick strike and then onside kick. Robbinsville they've proved they can score quick. So I mean this game's not over.
Robbinsville got to put together a good drive here and quick. Collins in the gun. Williams beside him. Collins takes it. Goes out to 21 Keener.
Number 21, senior Greg Keener.
Yusef Mugerville on the stop there.
So 138, 137.
Robbinsville going in the hurry up.
Robbinsville is going to spike it here, I believe. No, they've had enough time to get a play in. They're gonna go for it. Minute 25 left here.
False start.
False start is going to be called, and that's going to back them up. Clock still run on a false start, Tim, or
no? It'll
Dead ball foul. False start against the Black Knights. 5-yard penalty.
second and about 9 coming up then.
Yeah, we'll run.
I thought so. Not a good start here. If you're the Black Knights, you've got to score within 30 seconds right here. Snap. Collins drifting back.
He's got running room.
He's got a lot of running room. He's dancing around. What a catch made by Williams. He is down.
And that's the worst thing that could happen right there because the time's running off the clock. It's 50 seconds right now.
What a catch, though. It brings up a more manageable third down.
Murphy's got too many men on the field.
Gentry just took his headset off and almost threw it.
Yeah, Rashad Davis came running onto the field. And they're going to get an eligible substitution against Murphy.
So that's going to stop the clock for sure and give the Knights a first down at about the 45-yard mark.
Gentry is still hot over there on the sidelines.
First and 10 for the Black Knights.
They've got number 11, 6'3", Hunter Laney back there playing real deep.
So Robbinsville picks up the first down now. Clock will stop. They got to hurry up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to call a timeout.
Knights will take a timeout with 35.9 seconds left. It's going to take a miracle. Welcome back, Jake West, Director, Team FYN Sports here. Joined by Tim Tao and Caleb Tallman. Collins takes the snap, rolls back. He's got a man, but what a play made there by 24, Ray Rathburn. I wish I had $1 for every time I've said 24 Ray Rathburn tonight.
What a performance by Rathburn. Do have an injured Bulldog shaking up slow to get up. I wonder how many snaps Ray Rathburn's played tonight, Jay.
74, Rashad Davis. We have a final in the Eastern Regional Championship game. Northside Pinetown 46, Northampton County 6. So the winner of this one will go to Raleigh next week and play Northside Pinetown in the state championship.
.8 seconds to go.
Collins takes the snap, rolls back. Chased out of bounds by number 21, Rylan Dickey. 22 seconds left. Black Knights trail by 10, and it's 3rd and 2.
Jake, I know how much this Murphy Bulldog program means to you. When it gets down to closing seconds, I'm going to let you take it away.
22.7 to go. Collins in the gun. Williams beside him. Drops back. Throws a heave. He had 21 Keener. Goes straight through his hands.
Collins has made some great throws tonight, Jake.
He has made some really good throws. It may not show in the stat sheet, but he's thrown some really pretty passes. I know number 5, Nathan Collins, looking like this is going to be his last game along with Lex Hooper, but those two definitely should be playing football next year in college. We should get 4 or 5 more years out of watching those guys, especially Nathan Collins. I would not be surprised if Collins walks onto a Power 5 program. Murphy takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout too, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Jake West, Director of Team F1 Sports here. We're live. 18 seconds left in the game. 24-14 Bulldogs lead. Collins hands it off to Hooper. Hooper picks up the first. Clock's going to stop with 13.1 seconds left.
They've got one timeout. I think they're going to use it, Jake.
They are going to use it here. Credit to the Black Knights. They may be down 2 scores here with 13 seconds left, but they are going to use every bit of this clock. They're not just going to give up.
13.1 seconds. You know, Jake, you almost got to throw to the end zone right here.
Three or four times you've got to go to the end zone. As many chances as you can get to go to the end zone, you've got to go there.
You've got to hope a completion, and then what a ball game, though, Jake.
What a game. We'll see what happens here in the waning seconds, but Tim, can't say enough about number 5, Nathan Collins, and number 20, Lex Hooper for the Black Knights. Those two, past 2 years, 24-0. Going to move to 24-1, it looks like right here. But an undefeated regular season, 2 undefeated regular seasons, 2 Smoky Mountain Conference championships, and a state championship is not a bad high school career. Collins drops back. He's going to take a shot to the end zone, float it up, and it is picked off. Can't tell who made the pick there. Number 11, maybe Hunter Laney, caught that one. Also, number 88, Rossi Wachacha. We can't forget that guy and what he's meant to this Robbinsville football team. All these guys, all these seniors, Ty Harrell, Aaron Phillips, Rossi, Nathan, Blaze Rattler, Wade Hamilton, Hunter Blevins. Just what a career these guys have had. You hate to see. Somebody's got to lose. You never want to see a team you pull for lose. Somebody's got to lose.
Yeah, hats off to Robbinsville. What a season. What a run.
Yeah, and you can't say enough about the players. Every one of them we've been able to talk to have been class acts. Class acts. Especially Blevins and Collins and Hooper and Wachacha. So the Dogs take the knee. Time ticks down, and the Murphy Bulldogs are going to the North Carolina High School Athletic Association, won a state championship once again. We had a pregame show with me, Caleb, and Tim. Tim, you and Caleb both picked the Black Knights to come in here to win. I only had one thing to say, and that's I'm a dog, and I'm a dog. 24-14, Bulldogs win. Stay with us. I'll be down on the field with Coach Gentry. We'll hear what he has to say. We'll try to catch Kellen Rumfelt and some of those other guys. Hats off to the Black Knights. We'll talk more about them and their historic run they've had when we come back from break in the post-game show. But Tim, I'm pretty excited. I'm going to go run out some energy.
Get out here. Get out of here.
Excuse me. Yeah, just gotta get over there. Pardon me. So sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about your foot. Excuse me. Oh no.
Ingalls, your place for food and football at home.
At Circuit World, we offer a wide selection of major appliances, name brands like Whirlpool, LG, Frigidaire, and more. Looking for furniture? Come by and browse our showroom or check out the endless aisle, a touchscreen kiosk with thousands of options. Need electronics, gaming computers, laptops, desktops, tablets? We have it all. OLED or QLED, 4K or high def. We have the selection to get you the TV of your dreams. And don't forget, at Circuit World, your credit is always good. So ask about our convenient payment options and 120 days, same as cash. Come see us today at one of our 5 area locations.
This is where it starts, where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Has your bladder gotten a little trigger happy? It's not just you. Overactive bladder affects millions of people, so the experts at Erlanger Urology make it easy to talk and offer the latest treatments to help you feel great again. To learn more, visit itsnotjustyou.com. Erlanger Urology.
Camera on the trophy presentation.
We're going to put a camera over here on the trophy presentation, trying to locate it now. Let's go down to the field, Michael, see where we can.
The Black Knights finished the season 9-1.
Over at the Black Knights over there, somewhere.
Oh, they've already
Now
done
we'll
it.
recognize the Western Regional Champions.
There we are, we're over here,
Winners of
folks.
this evening's contest.
What an incredible effort by the Bulldogs tonight, Tim.
The Murphy Bulldogs 24, the Robbinsville Black Knights 14.
Folks, welcome back. You're
The
watching
Western
Ingalls.
Regional Champions 9-1 Murphy Bulldogs.
Western Regional Championship right there. Western Regional Championship 1A, as the Murphy Bulldogs accept that here in Robbinsville tonight. The Ingalls postgame. Ingalls postgame report here. I'm BKP, Tim Towle, and Caleb Tallman. We're going to wait. Jake West is down on the field as soon as he can get Coach Gentry pulled out of the center there. We're just going to talk it up here, guys, until he gets Coach Gentry pulled out of the center. We'll go straight to him down on the field. Jake West, the director of Team FYN Sports. Again, the Ingalls postgame show. Guys, we said at the beginning, I took Murphy by 3. I'm a little shocked at the scoreboard, but Murphy controlled this game from kickoff is just what I'm seeing up here. Outside of a couple opportunities Robbinsville got, but they came here and had a game plan and executed. Am I right, wrong?
Yeah.
What'd you see, Tim?
You're 100% right. You know, my keys were my two things were Murphy could not turn the football over. If they did not turn the football over, I said in the pregame show on Wednesday they would win this game. My other thing was David Gentry still on the sidelines of Murphy. He's He's one of the greatest of all time. Obviously, what an amazing game plan he had against Robbinsville tonight. Murphy's going back to the state championship. Just controlled the line of scrimmage the whole night. Ray Rathburn, what a game. He's got to be our player of the game. Just an amazing effort.
Yeah, Caleb, you spent the game. You were down on the sideline. You watched this game right eye level with the players. What was it like down there tonight?
Yeah, and I know you mentioned Ray Rathburn, but also Kellen Rumfelt. While his stat line might not be gaudy like Rathburn's is tonight, every single time they needed to make a play, Rumfelt came up with a clutch throw. But really, just being on that sideline tonight, man, what a blast that was! Just getting to see the intricacies, in between series, just kind of eavesdropping on Kellen Rumfelt's conversations with Coach Gentry, and it was the entire game. I'm talking from pregame. The Bulldogs played like they knew they were going to win, and I don't even know how you come into a game thinking like that after you lost to this team. You struggled last week, but the Bulldogs, without a doubt, put together their best four-quarter effort that they have in this entire season. Because to beat this Robbinsville team, I said it all season, Brian, I would not believe it until Robbinsville was losing on the scoreboard and the clock struck 0-0. And I tell you what, the Bulldogs made believers out of me tonight.
Well, I tell you what, Robbinsville, I'm kind of at a loss of words, and I know the fans out there are really like, seriously, not you, but I'm at a loss of words. They 24-0. Murphy beat the best football team in 2 years or many years in this Western North Carolina area. Caleb, you said you would not believe it. Early on, you and I called the Hayesville-Robbinsville game, and I'll never forget it. I've used it every week. You said, until I see it. Tonight it happened. Murphy, we've got Jake West. What do we got here? Is he almost ready?
I believe he'll be ready for us in just a sec. But yeah, the Bulldogs made believers out of me tonight. And the big thing that we saw from the Bulldogs is no turnovers, very, very few penalties, and they just dominated this line of scrimmage. I don't think this Robbinsville front had been dominated like that in their entire high school careers. But simply put, the Bulldogs played the game at their pace.
All right, we've got Coach Gentry coming out to the center of the field. We're gonna go. We got Jake West is director of Team FYN Sports, and as soon as they're down there at the 35-yard line right there, let's go. We got Jake. Jake, go ahead.
All right, Coach, we're live. Jake West, director of Team FYN Sports, here on FYNTV.com. Coach, not a lot of people gave you a chance coming into this one, but
I don't think y'all did much either. I think you picked me, but everybody else on that show didn't. So that's what I told these kids. I said nobody picked us to win. We've been beat for this team the last 3 times, and our kids, I think, just felt it was enough. And they came out real hard, and I was proud of the way they started the game. You can't ever tell how kids are if they're set to win. We've been real slow starting in every game we played. I don't care if we run from the first game to the last game last Friday. We just start slow. We finally started quick and kept that gas pedal on the whole game.
You did. Kept it on the whole game from start to finish. I mean, that was a butt kicking from start to finish.
It really was in the first half. They had that one long pass which gave them that touchdown, and if they hadn't had that, we would have really dominated the first half. But, they're a real fine football program. They've got great tradition. We got great tradition. It's just a heck of an atmosphere and a heck of a football game.
It is. Hats off to the Black Knights, but Coach, I'm always gonna pick you.
I know what you are. You're always a Bulldog.
All right, Coach. Thanks for talking with us.
All right, folks. Hey, listen. Let's remember, Coach Gentry. I was not on the show. I was not on the show. So, folks at home, Coach Gentry's not talking about me. I did pick them tonight by a field goal. Tim, I think Coach Gentry. I think he's talking about you.
He was, but worth noting, I changed my pick. Pregame, it's on here. Go watch it. I changed my pick. I said Murphy by 7. So,
tonight, Caleb, we did not hear on this side of the field. We did not hear 20 Hooper. We did not hear 33. We did not call the name Wachacha tonight on that defense. We did not call Collins like we normally do. He had some big plays. Outstanding team over here. So I'll tell you what, Northside Pinetown is who they're playing next week. They better get ready because they're got the Murphy Bulldogs.
They've never played a powerhouse like the Murphy Bulldogs.
Right.
program.
Well, that just handed the best team in Western Carolina for 24 straight games.
Not the best team anymore, though.
Right. Their loss. So I don't want to leave tonight. This is my fourth night, Team FYN Sports, fourth Friday night here under the Oaks. I want to thank the fans up here. You guys have come by the booth while we were setting up. You guys have come by and said hello. You have gotten you've gotten very active, sent us messages, everything. Thank you so much, Robbinsville fans tonight. Can't tell you how much we appreciate it. We want to say, we got a couple. Wait, but Jake West has a couple interviews at midfield he wants to get in. We'll wait for Jake. He's pulling some players out. Tell him to pull the players out here. We'll stay with Jake West, the director of Team FYN Sports. You're watching the Ingles postgame show here, and you're watching the Ingles postgame show here in Robbinsville. As soon as Jake gets us a couple players.
Right before we went down to the Coach Gentry interview, I was saying, really though, this Murphy offensive and defensive line dominated tonight, Brian, and that was the story of the game. They commanded the front on their terms, and then you had players like Kellen Rumfelt and Ray Rathburn and Laney just absolutely take use of it. I mean, being down on the sidelines, I could see a couple times, especially when they're running towards the Murphy sideline, BKP. I mean, they were running behind their pulling guards, and Ray Rathburn was running behind a pulling guard for 5 yards at times before he was touched. And I really do think that was a story of this game, as is often the case with mountain football. In mountain football, who can win the line of scrimmage? And we did hear that Rossi Wachacha picked up an injury during the week at school, and that had a huge thing to do with this game. But regardless, Murphy's front dominating. The team that wins the line of scrimmage battle, oftentimes, especially in this mountain football environment, is your winner, and that's what we saw tonight, BKP.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is difficult, and that's just all there is to it. It's difficult. Here we go. We got Jake West, and he's got quarterback.
Yeah, Kellen Rumfelt.
Rumfelt's getting ready to tell us a thing or two. I could just feel it. He's getting ready. He's
all right,
probably going to.
I think we're on. We're back live on the field. Jake West, director, Team FYN Sports, here with Kellen Rumfelt. Kellen, Caleb and Brian are sitting up there. You got anything you want to say to them?
I think the score speaks for itself. I heard what y'all said last week. I just don't think that's true, and everybody else out here believes in me tonight.
Well, I think that's true. I think I've talked to Coach Gentry. He said not a lot of people picked you guys to win in this one, and that's true for sure. What gave you guys the edge coming into this one? Was it just we're not losing to this team 3 times?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Last year we got beat twice. This year, everybody else said we was going to get beat again. So, it really motivated us. And like Coach Gentry said, not really much people believed in us. So we had to believe in ourselves, and we gave it 100% every play tonight, and that's what got us to win this game.
I know nobody gave you guys a chance. I said you guys were going to win. I didn't think you were going to dominate.
Right.
And I did not think I was going to see number 3, Peyton McCracken, out here fully dressed.
Yes, sir. I'll be back next week.
Peyton, stay here with us for a minute. Kellen, I know he didn't play much. He held for the PATs, but what's it mean to have a guy like that? Just the energy he brings suited up on the sideline.
So much energy, it really got everybody up. When we heard he was coming back this week at practice, it just kind of jump started everybody. To think we had a chance. we had a chance to get our star wide receiver back. So it was a great feeling. That really helped us practice hard this week.
Peyton, what did it mean to you, even though you didn't get to play much? What did it mean to you just to be out there suited up, putting the pads on again?
Just being out with the team is always a great feeling. Something you love. The environment tonight was awesome. We loved it. It was just fun coming back. When the doctors told me I could start back practicing last week, I was like, holy cow, okay, let's go then. I mean, I just came in, tried to have as much energy as I could for my team, keep them going. They played a great game. I'm so proud of them.
They did. We got Ray Rathburn. Ray Rathburn's walking over here. Kellen, you dropped back in shotgun a few times, but most of the time you were handing it off to this guy. What's it mean to be able to rely on a guy like 24 Ray Rathburn right here?
Like not many teams at all have somebody like number 24. You know, he's the best running back I've ever handed the ball off to, and he's a great guy.
Ray, what about you? How you feel? What's it mean? Senior year.
It feels great. You know, we came knowing this might be our last game, but we ran the ball down their fucking throat, and there's nothing they could have done about it, and that was Murphy football right there.
Murphy football for sure. We're going to have to bleep that out. Coach Watson, come over here. Come over here. Let's talk for a minute. Coach, you got your main offense right here. You dialed up another great game. You didn't have to. A lot of people thought coming into this one, just because of the way Winston-Salem Prep exposed Robbinsville, that you guys were going to spread it out and throw the ball a little bit. But last time I talked to you, you said, we're Murphy. We don't change much. We just do what we do, and we beat teams.
That's true. We do what we do, and we got down into it. We ran trap, we ran buck sweep, and it works. It works. I mean, we threw it at first. We can throw it. We can do it. We're not Winston-Salem Prep. We're Murphy, and we're still playing.
Well, guys, good luck next week, and I expect you guys to be Murphy next week. Bring on. I want one more trophy. One more trophy. Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
All right, folks, that's going to wrap for us. The Team FYN Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. We want to thank everyone in Robbinsville for getting an opportunity to highlight and promote your young athletes in a positive way. I want to let the fans know respectfully that we did offer to do interviews, and they were declined. So, but we love the Robbinsville Black Knights. We love being up here in Robbinsville. We can't say thank you enough. You know, guys, we gotta wrap it up and go home. But I want to say this. We got a text from a Murphy Bulldog fan. They came to get down. They came to get dirty. They came to get even. That's the text, and that's what I mean, it was grit. It was left on the field. I don't know. I could just go on. I'm just going to have to
go all night.
Yeah. So, 15 seconds.
15
close
seconds.
it up, Caleb.
I said it in the preview show this week. If Kellen Runfelt outplayed Nathan Collins, the Bulldogs would win. And so while my prediction was wrong, I did predict that if it happened, and I'm going to tell you right now, Kellen Runfelt played the best game of his varsity career, outplayed Nathan Collins, and he was the difference leading his team to victory tonight.
15 seconds, wrap it up for us, Tim.
David Gentry, man, so happy for him. Another trip to the state championship. The team takes after their coach.
Folks, Team FYN Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. I am BKP, and you're watching FYNTV.com. We want to thank the Smoky Mountain Conference. We had an amazing time. We can't say enough. We got to broadcast Andrew Wildcats, Hayesville Yellow Jackets, Murphy Bulldogs, Robbinsville Black Knights. I think we've done 12, maybe 13 or 14 live games this year. We have already got some technology that we're going to increase next year on our broadcast. We already got some big things planned for next year on our broadcast. I want to give a shout out. It takes a lot of people. I want to give a shout out to Casey Owens, Kay Deaton, Isaac Pugh, Jake West, Tim Tao, Caleb Tallman, Michael Malden, our director here all year long, Kelton Crawford over here on the camera, Amanda Thompson, Emily Nicholson for producing many of the shows this year. We had our friend Cale Curtis, stop by and do a game with us one night. Lonnie Adams and Caleb English. So that's everybody. BKP here. Ingles post-game. I almost don't want to sign off, I know, but that means we did spring high school football. We got through it. This means football in North Carolina. I'm so excited these seniors got it in this year and got to play. they didn't get to set some of the school records because it was a short season. But folks, we anticipate we're going to be back in the fall, and it's going to be a 10-game season like it's supposed to, and it's going to be a longer playoff season. Let's wish the Murphy Bulldogs well next Friday night as they go out east to play Northside Pinetown. You can follow Team FYN Sports on Twitter at Team FYN Sports. You can also follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. All right, well, I mean, Ingles Postgame Report, Team FYN Sports. We are out till you see us again.